What's good, y'all? Today is gonna be a little different. This video is not like the rest of them. As you can see, we're not in front of the green screen. Well, I mean technically, but this isn't a green screen video. We're actually in my living room. This is just where I be chilling out. But the reason we're in here is because of this little project that I'm working on. We're gonna be working on my 2021 vision board. I say we like we gonna do something. It's gonna be all just me and you can watch. If you don't know what a vision board, essentially it's just you setting goals for your life and things that you can see yourself doing within a certain amount of time. For example, I'm doing one for a year because this year I want something to change. By January 1st, I want these certain things to be done. Now, obviously there's not much on here because I haven't started it yet. All I did was just set out my 3 categories for the things I want to level up. This year, my 3 main focuses are going to be my health, my wealth, and my aspirations. I don't make fun of my little upwards arrow. How do you draw aspirations? You don't even know, nigga. Exactly. I think that's it. I think that's good for an intro. All right, so let's get started. Alright, I'm back, y'all. My camera ended up dying, so I'm recording with my phone. So if there is a downgrade in quality, I apologize, but it is what it is. So, what is on my vision board and why? Let me explain. Well, starting with health, I'm focusing this year mostly on mental health. Physical health, I'm okay. I'm 19. I'm still pretty fit, left over from when I was in high school. While I still don't work out, I think I'll be alright for the next couple years. So I'll put that off for a later date. This year, I'm focusing on the important part, my mind, what's up here, you know? So, firstly, I have speak up. This is just a note to myself to basically be more open to confidently putting my word out. Raised by my parents, I ended up coming out like my parents, so we see eye to eye on a lot of things. So now that I'm trying to change the direction of my own life and, become my own man and do the things that I want to do, while logically I know that I can't disagree with my parents, I can tell them, hey, like, you feel like it's a better idea for me to do this, this, and this, but I think XYZ is a better move. I'm gonna go for this. There's like a mental block there. It's like a confidence thing. I gotta just go for it. This year, that's one of the things I'm going for, which is a good segue into live my life by my word. I want to make my word my law. I'm still kind of coming out of the whole, do what your mama and daddy said because they said so mindset. It's kind of hard to transition out of that. But what I want is to kind of, I want to say something and make it happen. Just like my dad, just like my older brother. Like, the way that I see them, I look up to them in that aspect because you can look at them and they give off this aura of like ain't nobody telling them what to do but them. They are in control of their own life. And I want to be that. I want to get that. So, shit not gonna happen unless I make it happen. So that's another step toward what I'm doing this year. And confidence is key. My mama always told me, you have to be your first fan, because if you don't believe in you, nobody else will believe in you. So me being the first Test Tube Boy YouTube channel fan, I'm gonna have to be a fan of Gregory. I'm gonna have to be a fan of me. So that way it can just be exponential. Everything can just go better. Everything can go well in my life. And this is where it starts. This is the basis. For my wealth, I need to make me some money.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
Is it talking about me?
But 1 year's not gonna be enough time to make the type of money that I wanna make. This year, I will generate 2 streams of income. I will. This is not a I want to. This is not a I hope. This is I will. I will have a side hustle on top of my job, because that's just how you make money. Like people these days focus on maintaining money, and it's problematic. It's the dumbest thing to me. Can I go on a little rant real quick? I'm gonna put a timestamp if you want to skip the rant. But essentially, my mindset is based off of making money. You feel me? I don't maintain money. The difference is people like to trade hours for dollars. They trade time off their life for money, which is crazy to me. Because, as a person who hasn't really figured out the whole religion thing just yet, all I know is no matter what you believe in, you only get one life. You could get an afterlife, you could get this, no matter what comes after, it's not this. So you only get one of these. You only get one. So you telling me that you want me to shave off time off what I was given in exchange for money, you got me fucked up, down, left, and right. That's not how this is about to go.
Alright, so editing this, I wanted to go ahead and clarify some stuff just in case, I got some old heads in the comment, oh, well, he doesn't understand how jobs work. That's how jobs work. No, I understand that with a job, you have to trade your time in exchange for that money. But my problem is the fact that, one, you're spending that time doing stuff in your life that you don't want to do. You're not doing anything that brings joy to your existence. And two, people want you to do that for the next 60 years of your life. No. And on top of that, while you're working, no matter where you're working, you're making somebody else rich. That's the point of you working. You're doing a job for somebody else to make them money, and then they pinch off a small part of their money and they give you a piece. That's a job. If somebody's getting rich, why not it be me? Fuck you. No, I'm gonna make my money and have somebody working for me.
I don't do it like that. And then another thing people go is, well, that's why you get a salary job. Then you don't go hourly. You just. But even then, you're putting a glass ceiling on yourself. You're capping yourself. There's 24 hours in a day. So with that salary, the bigger your salary, sure, you're making X amount of money per day, but it's a set amount. You don't make any more than that. Same with hourly. You only have X amount of days or hours in the day, and you can only work a certain amount of those before you start burning out. So you're capping yourself with how much money you can make. The way that I think it's time to make money. What I just said with the hours per dollars thing, that's maintaining money. That's how you maintain a steady amount of money. I want to make money. I want to make my $4 double into 8, double into 16, double and quadruple. I want it to be exponential. I want to make money. So I don't know, man. I go on this rant because I've had a few conversations, and I've had people tell me, focus on your job, not YouTube. Focus on this, not that. And it's like, dog, this is the money. Like, I'm not in it just for the money. My channel is really fun to run. I like running these shows, and I have a few more ideas in the process. But yes, the end goal is to make this my job, my career. That's how this works. That's just what it is. That's how you make money, not maintain money. But anyway, long story short, I want 2 income streams. Just because they're gonna be, that's just how you're gonna make more money. With that money, I need to invest in new equipment. I have an old 2014 ass laptop, and that's what I make my beats off of. That's what I upload to YouTube from. It's the slowest thing in the world, and I edit all my videos on my phone because my phone is faster than my damn laptop. Ain't that a bitch? That's why I need new equipment. I'm gonna have to get a new PC. I'm going to have to get more editing software so that way my video quality can upgrade and level up as well. And then Investopedia. For those of you who don't know what Investopedia is a website that essentially is connected to the real stock market, except you don't use real money. Essentially what you're doing is you're simulating, hey, if I were to put X amount of money buying these stocks, what would happen? It's to help you practice using and playing the stock market to your own advantage. But most people, they have to use real money to learn. With Investopedia, you can just put in hypothetical amounts of money that you would have, realistic amounts that you would be able to invest, and seeing what your return would be. You can analyze what your mistakes are, what you did good, what you did bad, and that's another one of my goals this year is to practice on Investopedia because if I don't understand the stock market, I can't play it to my advantage. And it's another stream of income that I want eventually at some point in my life. I don't see it happening anytime soon, just because I don't know, it's a lot to learn. But I can definitely see myself doing that. That's one of the things I want to do, is to be able to invest my money and make a return. So this year I will be practicing on Investopedia. And then finally, dead center, my aspirations. I dead set a subscriber goal that I have to have by the end of the year. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't care how I'm going to do it. I just know I'm going to do it. I will have 1,000 subscribers this year, or more, depending on what happens. But minimum 500 subscribers is the goal for 2021. I also have what I call the artist battle. It might go by a different name when I eventually get it, but essentially, for people who don't know, I am a producer, amateur, obviously I'm not professional, but I did spend a year in college studying on how to use all this stuff, and then I spent 3 or 4 years practicing using the actual shit before I got to college. So I've been making beats for a while, and with that, I've gotten a few connections to a couple artists, and I know rappers, I know singers. I have connections to these people. So one of the upcoming series that are coming to the Test 2 Boy channel or the Demite Beats channel, one of the two, maybe even both, is a tournament. I want to talk to a few artists, and I want to give them all essentially the same instrumental, and I want them to give me back a song, and whoever wins will end up getting some kind of prize, maybe a cash prize. I don't want to do gift card shit because that's like stupid. It's like, oh, you got $150 to Amazon, you could just got $150 cash that you can use for anything. So I might just end up dropping cash on that. And then another thing is, I believe in paying artists for their work. So you don't just enter the artist battle for free. I pay you. It might not be a whole lot. I mean, I'm broke in a bullshit apartment, but I feel like if somebody's gonna put in the time to write their bars, freestyle their bars, record it, master it and send it back to me, they deserve to be paid for their work. So I will be paying the artists that are entering the battle, and then paying the person who wins the actual tournament itself. Still, it's an idea that's a work in progress, but it's one of the things that's gonna happen by the end of 2021. And then my studio. Right now, why am I holding a battery? My camera died. Okay, my studio. Right now, it's just a corner. We have a 1-bedroom apartment. It's me and my girlfriend. We didn't really need more, so we just got what we needed. Our lease is going to be up this year, and I want to move into something bigger. I want to get a 2-bedroom apartment. We have the money for it, I believe. I still got to talk to her about it. She's supposed to be in this video, but she's at work. It's just how things worked out. But I want to get a 2-bedroom apartment so I can put a studio in it, an actual studio where I can store my lighting, and I can store my green screen and the PC and everything that I'm trying to do, because then it would help me again elevate my channel to newer heights and heighten the quality of what I'm making. Finally, the most crucial one. There's a 24 right here with an upwards arrow for a reason. The Test 2 Boy channel in the year 2020 only saw 10 uploads. 10 uploads in 365 days. That is atrocious. That is disappointing. That's disgusting. 10 uploads a year isn't going to get me anywhere. I don't care how funny my content is. It's just not. That's not even 1 upload a month, which is what I was going for, but I didn't end up doing it. So this year I want to at least get 2 uploads a month. Baby steps. I want to get it weekly. I swear I want it weekly. But the way my life is set up, man, I just got to take baby steps to what I'm doing. So 2 uploads a month. I'm already down bad because January went by and I only uploaded 1 time. So we'll see about how that goes. But for the rest of the year, 2 uploads a month. We're going to go for 24 or more by the end of the year. Alright, and that's all for this video. Honestly, these are just goal-setting habits that I've been trying to develop for a while, and I'm going to try to maintain, because if you can set goals and you can reach your goals, you don't realize it, but those baby steps are what's going to get you to greatness. That's how you attain new heights. So I want to go ahead and start with this video and say, I called it. When it happens, this video is I told you so. It's going to happen. That being said, have a nice day, y'all. I ain't got no funny, goofy outro for you. Catch y'all in the next one.